Well, it is a couple hours away from my pickup, from my first pickup today. The second one's going to be at 11 p.m. The first one's supposed to be between 5 and 7. That probably won't go. I'm not going to get anywhere today. I'm going to drive a half an hour. I'll be lucky if I get 30 miles in today. Because by the time I get loaded up tomorrow or tonight, I can't drive anywhere because it'll be like midnight. So I'll just have to stay where I am, go to sleep, and then make my way in the morning. So, yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. So we're just about ready to go. I have really enjoyed my stay here. This is a phenomenal place to stay. If you guys have ever come in through the area, I really strongly recommend Hollister, California. Come and check out this Casa D. Oh, gotta check my pin. Why I didn't do that? Did everything else. Always check that pin. Just never know. You just never know. Somebody just may not like the way I parked. I didn't have the reefer on. I just turned that on and started warming that up. Yeah, see, look at this dyslexia kicking in here again. Yeah, I'm warming up my reefer unit there. Well, I guess it's technically warming up. Come on, the door's closed. This is how I shattered my window last time, trying to get the door closed. All right. I really enjoyed my stay here. I would love to do a 36 here one day, but I don't know if I'll end up back here again. If I do, this would definitely be a place I'll be stopping here again. This was a real fun experience. And I went up that way, and they got a fruit stand over there. They have a petting zoo for the kids. It's a really, really nice place. Can't say enough about it. I'll definitely be back if I'm in this area. Tell you one thing, if I didn't know, I would not guess this was a truck route. This is like right, oh, these are terrible roads. Terrible roads. Oh, jeez. No warning that the turns are coming up and other vehicles coming the other way. Wow. It's a good thing. Good thing I slowed down for that corner. Just gut instinct told me, slow down. Can't really go that fast on these roads anyway. They're really bad. I can't believe that They don't even, I mean, this is probably a very busy road because of the produce here. Let's just look at it all here. You'd think they would pave this. My goodness. Probably hasn't been paid in 40 years. Maybe longer. Well, I'm almost at the my first pickup here. Hey, you never know. They might have my load early. I doubt it though, but you never know. Well, I am finished my first pick. 2 pallets, that's all they put on my trailer. And so I called the other place. I have that appointment at 11 o'clock tonight. Isn't that nice? So, and then they told me that I have to leave right away. Well, I guess I'm going to be sleeping on the side of the road because I can't go anywhere after that because I'm going to be out of hours. So, I don't know why, you know, a daytime driver would get a 11 o'clock at night appointment. I just don't understand that. That just doesn't make any sense. Because once I get that and they say you have to leave, I have to literally stop on the side of the road somewhere because I won't be able to drive. So maybe I'll be, you know, I'll tell them, hey, listen, man, I'm totally out of hours. Where can I tuck myself away? And I'll leave first thing in the morning as soon as my hours are available again. What can you do, right? Nothing much you can do. So I am going to wait it out here because there's no parking there. And the closest truck stop to that place is that place I went to a long time ago. You guys remember? It was called something like the Garlic something truck stop, and it was very sketchy. It wasn't a very good truck stop. That's a place that I totally avoided. Or I'm going to avoid. I don't want to go there. So anyway, this is nice countryside. I like it here. It's too bad I can't have my windows open. This place has got flies everywhere. But that's what you get when you're surrounded by produce. Strawberries, lettuce, everything here. So we will get rolling around probably 9:30, 9:15. No, yeah, about 9:45 I'll get rolling. And they said I can show up an hour early. So there you have it. Good morning, my friends. I am currently, I always have fun trying to say these names, San Juan Bautis or Bautis, San Juan Bautis, California. Did my last pickup last night, and my appointment was for 11 p.m. and I didn't get out of the loading dock until close to 2 a.m. I am so tired right now, and I don't know why. Planners would plan us out on a load that loads that late. I've been to this place before, and they're notorious for taking 5 hours to load 2 skids. Fortunately, it didn't take them that long. It only took them 4 hours or 3 hours or whatever it was, so to load half my trailer, most of the trailer. So yeah, I am very tired right now, and it's very unfortunate. I didn't really want to start my day like this, having a hard time staying awake. I'm going to have probably a little chat with my planner and ask her not to plan me out on a load like this again, because I don't drive at night, just in case she doesn't know or remember. But yeah, it has been a very Interesting evening. As for sleeping, I didn't get much. But we're legal to drive, and that's all that matters now, right? So where am I heading right now? First, I am going to go to... Always make sure your wallet's there, right? I am going to make my way as far as I can today. Probably get into Nevada, no problem. And I'm guessing be in Calgary... I don't even know what day it is today. 2.5 days from now. 2.5 days from now. Yes. True Leaf Farms. If any of you truck drivers have been here that travel the U.S., you'll know the Mickey Mouse setup they have here. Anyway, that's behind me. I am moving this way, so that's all that matters. Well, my friends, I am really exhausted. I am so tired. Driving 450 miles. About 8 hours. And I am probably going to stop up here and call it a night. There's a Flying J up here. There's a few of them up there further up. The only thing I'm concerned about those is there may not be any parking at the ones by the time I get there. This one here seems to have some kind of parking, and it's only really a 3-hour difference of where I end up I'm either going to show up there Saturday at noon or Saturday in the afternoon, one or the other. It won't really matter. But I'd rather get some good rest, relax a little bit early, considering I was up pretty early this morning getting this trailer loaded. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. I looked at the reviews. This Flying J don't have the best reputation. It's too bad. You know, that happens a lot. A lot of the Flying J's just, people run them into the ground. The Loves, usually they're pretty good. But there isn't anyone anywhere near where I am, so what do you do, right? It'd be nice if we had one a little bit closer. I prefer a Loves over the Flying J any day. But beggars can't be choosers. Take what we can get. You know, I will admit one thing. Some of the landscape in this state is quite beautiful. It really is. And I can see from the highway there's a lot of parking at this place. Didn't see the best reviews when I checked it, but we'll find out for ourselves. Sometimes drivers can be pretty picky. Don't do that. Come on. I don't need you to gear down. Yeah, right in the desert. Right in the middle of the desert. What a strange setup this is. Subway again. Oh man, that's all these places ever have a Subway. Oh, I ain't eating that. I'm tired of it. The smell of Subway makes me sick. Let's see if we can get a place close enough. Fuel island there, bud. Yes, I am. Yep. Yeah, there's plenty of parking here. Plenty. Good morning, everyone. It's just after 9 o'clock, and we are out of here. Winnemucca. I think it's Winnemucca. Winnemucca, Nevada. It's funny, you know, I read the reviews on this place, and people said, oh, it's a really bad place, dirty showers and everything else. You know what? I found it to be very clean. Maybe they renovated it recently, but those reviews were a month ago. Either that or some of these truck drivers are really picky, but I found it very clean. I found the staff very friendly. I'd definitely come back here again. The only sad thing is, and you know what I'm going to say, it has a Subway. Nothing better than, there's nothing else. So, what do you do, right? But anywho, we are on our way. I'm going to be driving, hopefully, a straight 11 hours today. That's my goal. That's what I plan to do. Hopefully I'm going out the right way here. I think there's only one way out of here. Same way you came in. Yeah, so... yeah, it's kind of funny. I think on the review, too, it says, great place, but it has no exit. Which is true, because it has... oh, I see. This has auto truck entry and exit. Yeah, it does. Well, wonder what kind of weather we're in for today. Looks like some gloomy clouds. Hopefully it's just rain. I heard that in the weather forecast that they're expecting snow in Montana again, in Billings, along Interstate 15. Yeah, more snow. I'm like, I don't care. I don't expect to ever see sunshine again. When the spring hits, oh my goodness, it'll be fall by the time that happens. Well, I decided to stop for my 30 here in Wells, and I was listening to a sermon by Adrian Rogers, and he was talking about Matthew 7, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I really got something out of that. It's about prayer, and the reason why a lot of the time things don't happen for us because we don't ask for it. You know, nothing is too big or too small for the Lord. The answer might be yes, the answer might be no, the answer might be wait. And I was thinking about that. You know, there's a lot of things in my life that I wish would have been different, but did I ever pray for them? So I wanted to share this with you guys while I poke my my eye out. What's left of it. Matthew 7:7 is where I'm going to be reading out of, and to me, this is very inspirational because, as I said before, nothing is too small or too great. And when our kids, if your kids are moved on, used to ask us for things, we would look and see whether or not that was going to be good for them or not. And you know what? Our Father in heaven does the exact same thing. If we pray for something and we don't get it, it's not because we didn't deserve it. It's not because he's not listening. It's because maybe he thought it was either going to be destructive or not good for us. So Matthew chapter 7:7, and I'm going to go down to 11. 7:11. Here we go. Ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that seeketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. And Adrian Rogers mentioned something about I think it was Peter that had someone come over to his place, and in those times when someone would come over, they would want to give them food. They were very hospitable, to give them a place to stay and food, and Peter didn't have any food, so he went to go knock on the neighbor's door, and the neighbor's door did not want to open the door, because I guess back in those days it was a bit of a process to open those doors when they were locked, and also the knocking was going to wake up his kids, and he's saying, go away, you're going to wake up the family. In those days, those particular days, their houses might have been one room, or they would have had the whole family sleeping in one bed. So the man's anxiously trying to tell him, go away, you're going to wake up the family. And Peter just continued to knock and knock and knock and knock, very persistent. And finally, the guy decided to open the door, give him some bread. And this is what the Lord wants us to do. Knock, keep knocking, don't stop knocking. Again, and to him that knocketh, it shall be opened. Verse 9, or what a man is there of you, whom if his son asks for bread, will he give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will he give him a serpent? If ye then, being evil and sinful, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father, which is in heaven, give good things to them that ask him? Can you imagine what we've missed out on because we never prayed for it? That's too small. That's way too small. It's so trivial. God will never even think of something like that. It could be anything from helping to pay one bill, or, they might think this is funny, but there's a lot of times I will pray for parking spots, and some might think, oh, that's ludicrous. How can you bug God for something like that? Hey, why not? And a lot of the time he comes through for me. It doesn't matter how big or small the prayer is. It doesn't matter how meaningful or how less meaningful the desire is. Go to the Lord and ask him. That's what he's there for. He wants to bless us in so many ways. And again, remember, if you don't get it, the time comes where you never receive it. I mean, there's things I prayed for that I never received. And I look back now and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful I did not get that. It would have been not just disastrous. Maybe it would have been good, but something better would come along. And I'll give you a prime example. There's lots of times I prayed in the previous relationship I was in that God would bless it, that it would happen, that, a marriage would happen. And I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. And I was really devastated that I never got that prayer, that prayer was never answered. Until I met Wendy. And I realized how much more of a blessing. I mean, the other girl was a blessing, but this girl is an exceeding blessing. She was there for me through my entire tragedy when my daughter was murdered. And she is just such a wonderful blessing to me. I can't even put it into words how much she blesses me by the little things she does and how selfless she can be. She's always thinking about her kids. She's always thinking about her students. She's always thinking about me. And I love that about her. So there you go. If there's a desire in your heart, go to the Lord. Your Father wants to bless you. And there you go. Your sermon for the day. Well, good morning, everyone. 7:47 on my way to Calgary. Should be there today sometime, hopefully before the snow hits. Yeah, another snowfall warning in effect for good old Calgary. Snowfall warning out this way. Supposed to hit about 3 Canadian border around 3 o'clock this afternoon. Hopefully I'll be past that by then. Man, it just never ends, never goes away, this weather. I tell you, it just never goes away. Oh, man. Didn't have a very good sleep last night. Ever since I had to get up and go to bed at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, it's totally messed up my entire week. Can't do that again, that's for sure. Hopefully we won't have to be dealing with too much bad weather by the time I get into Calgary. I'll drop this trailer and then they'll probably have a load for me the next morning to take back to Vancouver so I can finally see my girl after 3 weeks. Maybe it's been longer, I don't even know anymore. I'm just at the border. It's a massive lineup here. I don't know what's going on here. We're not even moving. I'm trying to get into Calgary before the snowstorm hits, and this is not going to help my situation at all. Yeah, another snowstorm. I heard some tragic news on the radio that a junior hockey team in Saskatchewan was T-boned by a semi. 15 or 14 people died on that. Young kids, well, young men. Absolutely tragic. My condolences to those poor families. We don't know the circumstance. We don't know if the guy ran a red. We don't know what happened. But if they were T-boned, obviously somebody ran a stop sign or maybe a red light or something. It's just absolutely tragic. I can somewhat relate to what those poor family members are feeling right now, and it's the worst feeling in the world to lose your child. And our prayers go out to those families. Please keep your prayers for those poor families. And 14 other people were injured on the bus as well, so it was quite tragic. And we know what those buses are made out of. They're not made out of very much, so probably not much left of that bus either. Look at this lineup. It's not even moving. Not even moving. Oh, I'm probably going to be here a while. Okay, I'm all set up. I'm hooked up to my new trailer. Dropped the other one. And I'm just waiting to get my fuel stop list to find out where I can fill up out here in Calgary, because they're always changing it. And come on, just give me air. Oh. Yeah, so anyway, and then we'll be on our way. As you can see, it's starting to snow here, but it's nothing, no big deal. So it looks like I'll be able to possibly escape it. Probably going to get some of it. It's heading west, so I might even get it going through Banff National Park. Who knows? All right, where can we fuel up here? Oh, yeah. Flying Flying J, Flying J, Flying J. Good. That's where I'm filling up then, Flying J. More points on my card. Good thing. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, just before 8 a.m. Slept in a little longer today, but again, like I was telling you guys before, my whole week has been affected by that one day. Just been really exhausted and tired. Here's a prime example of somebody in front of me here. I think he's probably on his phone. He keeps slowing down and speeding up and slowing down and speeding up. That's usually an indication that somebody's not paying attention to the road. Anyway, we will be in, I don't know, Vancouver about 4 o'clock or so. And I'll have the rest of that day plus Monday and Tuesday off to take care of some errands and visit some family. Hopefully see Wendy and try to enjoy a couple days away from this truck. That would be nice. As you seen yesterday, I ended up in the snow trying to get through Lake Louise and Banff. Just unbelievable. It's just, whenever you go into Alberta, man, you get hit with snow. Doesn't matter what time of the year it is anymore. Yeah. Oh well, onward we go. Hopefully the road conditions will be good on the way home. I could use a break. Alright, I am ready to drop my trailer. Look at that swimming pool. Oh my gosh, are you serious? You can't drop that there. I ain't going swimming and I don't have my hip waders with me. If I have to, I'll put it over there. I don't care. Maybe there'll be another spot. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. I'm starting to sound like a hippie. Okay, I got a spot over here. Hold on. Look. Yeah. Look at all these containers over here. They just ordered all those containers. Those are the ones that go overseas. China, Japan. That's where their main money is, right there. That's where the big bucks are. Well, we finally made it to the Delta yard. I'm so looking forward to the next couple of days. Just being able to just relax a little bit and not have to be working. It's going to be nice. Spent 3 weeks out here on the road. So I am a little exhausted. Want some good earned rest. So my friends, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed part 1 and part 2 of my trip down to Cali. And I've already received some of the comments regarding the last video, the one where I stayed in Hollister. Wasn't that a nice place? So, God bless you in the name of Yeshua. We'll catch up with you guys on my next trip. Bye.